Wrestling Warriors, welcome back to WWE Gossip, the ultimate arena where the wildest, most electrifying stories in the wrestling world are cracked open and dissected. I'm your host, and today, we're diving into a moment that has shaken the very foundation of the Samoan dynasty. A moment so unexpected, so raw with emotion and betrayal, that fans are still trying to piece together what it all means. Let me hit you with this. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu confronted Hikuleo on Monday Night Raw in a segment that flipped the entire WWE narrative on its head.
Why?
Because this wasn't just about vengeance. This wasn't just about titles. This was about family, about betrayal, and about redemption. It all started in the aftermath of WWE Night of Champions, where Jacob Fatu, one of the most feared and respected competitors in the game, lost his United States Championship match to Solo Sikoa. But it wasn't a clean fight. It was sabotage, interference, a setup from the start. And the man who played the dirtiest card of them all? Hikuleo. Fast forward to Raw just a few days later, and the arena was still buzzing with disbelief. The Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles was sold out. 18,000 fans packed the stands, electrified by the tension. They wanted answers. They wanted retribution. And what they got was war. Just as Hikuleo stood tall beside Solo Sikoa, arms crossed, smirking in triumph, Tama Tonga's music exploded through the speakers. The arena went nuclear. Tama Tonga, the chaos bringer, the son of Haku, the man who helped build the Bullet Club empire in Japan. He wasn't supposed to be here.
Not yet.
But there he was, charging down the ramp like a bullet fired straight from destiny. And flanking him? Jacob Fatu. Eyes burning. Muscles tensed. A man who had nothing left to lose, and everything to fight for. Let's rewind for a moment, because to understand the impact of this confrontation, you need to feel the weight of what happened just days earlier in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's June 28, 2025, WWE Night of Champions. Kingdom Arena is throbbing with anticipation. The United States title is on the line. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. A family showdown laced with legacy, bloodline pride, and bitter rivalry. As the bell rings, Solo Sikoa wastes no time. He blindsides Fatu before the match even starts, elbows flying, fists pounding. It's a brutal opening assault, and for a second, it looks like Fatu might be overwhelmed. But Jacob Fatu isn't a man you can break so easily. He fights back with a vengeance. A pop-up Samoan drop that rattles the ring. A top rope moonsault that draws gasps from the crowd. It's poetry in violence. And just when it seems like Fatu has clawed his way to the brink of victory, chaos strikes. JC Mateo distracts the referee. Tanga Loa leaps the barricade, dragging Fatu from the top rope. The ref never sees it. Fatu crashes hard. Solo covers. 2 count. The arena erupts in boos. But it doesn't end there. The lights flicker. The atmosphere thickens. And then, stepping into the storm like a final harbinger of betrayal, Hikuleo. Standing 6'8", with a presence that dwarfs even giants, Hikuleo grabs Jacob Fatu and slams him through the announce table like he's tossing away trash. The crowd can't believe what they're seeing. This isn't just betrayal. This is surgical destruction. Back in the ring, Solo hits the Samoan spike.
1, 2,
3. Solo Sikoa becomes the new United States champion, but no one in that arena believes it was earned. It was stolen, ripped from Fatu's hands through cowardice and conspiracy. And the fans know it. The cameras catch Jacob Fatu backstage after the match. Not yelling, not breaking things, just sitting in silence, a storm brewing behind his eyes. And when asked how he feels, he simply mutters, "I know who did it, and I know who's next." 3 days later, we got our answer. It's Monday Night Raw, July 1st. Hikuleo stands in the ring beside Solo, the belt gleaming on Solo's shoulder like a stolen crown. They're basking in the moment, smiling like kings who've conquered the land. But that music hits, and the roof flies off the Crypto.com arena. Tama Tonga, the wild card, the disruptor, the older brother of Hikuleo, a man who should be in Hikuleo's corner, but isn't. Instead, he's beside Jacob Fatu. And that image alone tells the WWE Universe everything they need to know. The family war has begun. Tama takes the mic, voice thunderous. Hikuleo, blood doesn't give you the right to stab your brother in the back. And Solo, that title? That wasn't yours to win. He turns toward Fatu and nods. Jacob Fatu is the rightful heir to this family's throne. And I'm here to make sure he takes it. The crowd erupts. The message is clear. Tama Tonga isn't here for games. He's not backing Solo. He's not defending his brother. He's here to tear down the false bloodline and rebuild a real one, with Fatu at the center. Hikuleo steps forward, rage in his eyes. He doesn't flinch. You're too late, Tama. You walked away from this family. You don't get to come back and make demands. The bloodline belongs to Solo now. And you're obsolete. Solo chuckles in the background, holding the title high. The disrespect is thick. The arrogance is worse. And Jacob Fatu's had enough. With a sudden burst, Fatu superkicks Hikuleo, sending the big man stumbling. The crowd roars. Tama follows with a brutal running knee. Solo tries to interfere, but Fatu meets him mid-ring, Samoan drop. The ring shakes. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu stand tall, the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." And Solo Sikoa? Hikuleo? They retreat, humiliated, shaken. This wasn't just a beatdown. This was a message. The family war is here. And this is only the beginning. So what does it all mean? The Inoue family legacy, the very foundation of the bloodline, is cracking. Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, has been silent. Solo Sikoa has taken the crown in his absence, flanked by new enforcers like Hikuleo, JC Mateo, and Tangaloa. But now a new faction is forming. A rebellion. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are calling for a reset. A return to honor. A reclaiming of legacy. And with every action, every stare down, every promo, they're drawing a line in the sand. It's not just about the United States Championship anymore. It's about dominance. It's about respect. It's about who truly represents the soul of this family. And don't forget the wild card, Roman Reigns. The silence of the tribal chief has been deafening. But he's watching. Somewhere, Roman is watching this all unfold. And when he returns, because make no mistake, he will return, the question is, whose side will he be on? Will he support Solo Sikoa, the man who claimed his absence as an opportunity to seize power? Or will he align with Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, warriors who fight not for ego, but for redemption and legacy? The answer to that question may shape the very future of WWE. The speculation is rampant. Fans are flooding X with reactions. At Empire of Reigns, Roman's gotta return and fix this mess. Solo's out of control. At Bullet Club OG, Tama Tonga and Fatu vs. Solo's crew at Survivor Series. Book it. At Tribal Warrior 88, this is Civil War. The Samoan dynasty is tearing itself apart, and I love it. The story has exploded. And the WWE Universe is locked in. What happens next? A War Games match.